here. She's the Vice President of Global Marketing and Public Affairs at Itron. How are you today, Sharelynn?
I'm great. Great to be here.
So I hear this is your third time at ETS?
It's my third time at ETS, third year in a row.
So what were you looking forward to the most coming in?
Well, what I love to see is how the conference has evolved from year 1 to year 2 and now year 3, and seeing what you're up to. It continues to grow, continues to evolve, and it gets better every year.
Yeah. So you were on a panel earlier today. What was that discussion around?
Well, it was a discussion around next generation infrastructure and the partnerships, the private-public partnerships that are needed to really make that happen. And I think we had a fun time. It was a great panel.
Good. So are there other key themes or topics that you're really interested in learning about this year at the event?
Well, I think what we are all looking toward is how we're addressing what we all know to be true, which is evolving business models, the change that we're under, and the best and right way and next steps that are being taken, and what is effective and how we're doing this together and learning from one another. So it's always interesting to see things are moving faster and a more rapid rate of change than we're used to in previous years in this industry.
Right.
So it's great to see the progress and see what people are up to.
So how does Itron really play into all of that?
Well, Itron's been a longtime provider to the utility industry and now to cities as well. And we're all about the technology that we can provide that enables utilities to do what they do better, the infrastructure, that critical infrastructure around communications, sensing, services, and analytics that are allowing them to more rapidly adapt and plan for changes to how they're going to engage their customers, how they're going to drive more resiliency and reliability in their systems, and prepare for new business models, new services, new ways to do things. And it's really fun to be part of that.
Yeah, so how important are the networking pieces of this event to you?
Well, we think networking in 2 ways, I guess. One, networking with our customers and with our industry peers is important. And we're here to talk about networking utility systems and providing that connectivity and interoperability between their systems and creating an open platform. So I guess we're getting 2 for 1 on the networking topic.
Great. So we're about a day in. Is there anything that you've learned so far that really clicked with you? You kind of had a light bulb moment or some key piece of information that's definitely going to stick with you even after the event's over?
Well, I won't name the utility, but sitting together earlier today when they say, you know what, our business is going to be completely different in 5 years than it is today, and we're excited to figure out how we make that journey. Think about that, a completely different business model in 5 years, and for that to change, that was interesting. That was a bolder statement than I think I'd ever heard.
Yeah, I do think there have been a lot of problem statements that we're forced to recognize, especially when we're in a group so diverse, because the point of Energy Thought Summit is that we make sure every group within the industry is represented. Do you feel like you get that vibe here?
I do. I think it's a really almost eclectic mix of people that are all, I think, willing to be creative and innovative, but it's coming from all factions or all parties involved in the change, so it's got a really great vibe.
So I just have one last question. We're talking about the creativity. Do you have a favorite part, specifically talking about the creativity of the event that sticks out to you?
Well, there's a few things that I really like. I loved some of the edgier lighting in the general sessions. I love how we're spread out in a downtown environment. And personally, I loved walking into a fabulous steakhouse and having dinner and having lunch and having it waiting for us. So there's some really cool things going on in how the actual conference is organized, and the topics and the speakers are on point. So kudos to you and your team.
Great. Well, I mean, you've been so supportive, but do you have, any suggestions or things that you would look forward to maybe seeing next year?
I think continuing to recruit the people that are able to provide the most guidance and interest on key topics. It really is all about the content, and keep it going on keeping such a fun, lively environment to bring those people together. So continue to keep finding those true thought leaders in our industry.
Well, thank you for taking the time to sit with me, and I look forward to seeing you throughout the rest of the event, and I hope you have a wonderful time.
Thank you. Thanks.